Hey, Michelangelo got a spiky cheeseburger. Woohoo! Look at that.
That cool?
Isn't that cool? Raphael's the leader now. Don't you guys like that change up? Hey, comic readers and true believers. It's Tuesday. I'm your friendly neighborhood comic book guy, Mitch Harmon. You guys know what's up. Mitch's Picks. Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, #1, written by Matthew Manning, art done by Chad Thomas. This is a book spinning out of the series that is coming out later on this year from Cartoon Network. They've made some changes to the Ninja Turtles, but the base is still pretty solid, I guess you say. They still love their pizza, they still love fighting bad guys, beating up all the bad guys, but it's definitely geared more towards kids. If you're looking for something for your kids to read, this is definitely a good one to pick up, guys. Check it out. Injustice versus the Masters of the Universe, #1, written by Tim Seeley, art done by Freddie Williams II. Spinning out of the events of Thundercats versus Masters of the Universe, He-Man is back in Castle Grayskull, reclaiming Eternia for himself from Faker, who's been posing as him for the past 3 months. As He-Man does, no problem whatsoever, gets them out. But he's being watched by somebody. Turns out it's Zatanna and Swamp Thing, who are actually from an alternate universe, the DC Injustice universe, looking for a champion of magical powers to be able to take down their despot, Superman. But Superman's got an ace up his sleeve. Don't want to give too much of it away, but this is a new miniseries, 5-part miniseries, 6-part miniseries, sorry. Spinning out of DC Comics, and it is really good, guys. Freddie Williams, he did all the art on the Batman and Ninja Turtles. Good stuff, guys. Check it out. Old Man Hawkeye, #7, written by Ethan Sachs, art done by Ibram Robertson and Mark Cicchetto. For those of you that have been following this, you know that Hawkeye is telling the story of how basically the world got into its position with all the villains kind of taking over. And you get to see that there was actually 4 teams that went out to try to stop all of this, and you get to see Hawkeye's team, Hawkeye and Black Widow's team from this perspective. This entire issue just shows you his team going in, trying to fight the supervillains. Some villains reluctantly doing this, some villains willingly doing this, but this is the kind of little past the midway point for this series. But like I said, it's kind of a flash to the past of this Old Man Logan, Old Man Hawkeye world. So that's been really cool, very interesting to see, guys. It's, like I said, really good. Check it out. Batman 51, written by Tom King, art done by Lee Weeks. For those of you that read #50, spoiler alert, if you haven't, they don't get married. And Batman is not very happy about the whole thing. And when 3 women come up dead in Gotham Cities, well, he's just ready to go and find that person. He's pretty sure it's Mr. Freeze. Even kind of beating the guy within an inch of his life, claiming that it had to have been Freeze. But once he goes in front of a jury, things may not be so clear-cut anymore. This is a new story arc coming out of the Batman series, Cold Days Part 1, and we'll see if it has anything to do with the Catwoman and Batman wedding. I doubt it. He's just going to be really angry in this one, but it's still pretty cool, guys. Get it, Mr. Freeze? Check it out. Avengers Disassembled, written by Brian Michael Bendis, art done by David Finch. For those of you who don't know, this is definitely a good starting on point for anything Avengers related, or Marvel related, that I should say. For those of you that are familiar with this, this is a great point to kind of jumping into the House of M, Civil War stuff. Basically, all of a sudden, someone seems to be attacking the Avengers at the Avengers Mansion, but they're not sure. Jack of Spades, you know, that wonderful superhero, he shows back up, thought to be dead for a long time. Scott Lang runs up to him, and then he just blows up. And so they all assumed that there was some type of attack going on. She-Hulk, seeing Scott Lang being blown up, hulks out, starts smashing everything. Crazy things are going on. Come to find out, it's the Scarlet Witch, and the chaos powers that she has caused her to go insane, and she's been randomly attacking people. Don't want to give too much more away if you guys have not read this story. Like I said, this leads right into House of M, which is after House of M. You have a split, which is the Messiah War, Messiah Complex, Second Coming for the X-Men, and for the Avengers, you have Civil War, Secret Invasion, Fear itself, Dark Avengers, all that other stuff going on. But this is the beginning of the Bendis saga, as I like to call it. That's right, it's my own term. I coined it. Don't take it from me. That's all my picks for this week, everyone. Keep reading your comics, true believers. See you guys next week. You know, Hunter, I do give you a lot of flack, but sometimes
isn't it in the canon rap song for the movie?
Sometimes I really want to hurt you. I don't know why. Just this overwhelming sense of wanting to bring pain to you.